blue expanse, critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Sam, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing, majestic animal. We hope today's river kind of gives you a better understanding of these amazing animals and all that they represent.
Orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. Blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Inside their head, but that's a visual distraction. They're actually in that dark area just in front of camouflage from dashing prey. The fin on the back of the whale is called the dorsal fin, which will stabilize them when swimming and assist in thermoregulation. Because there's no bone or muscle inside, sometimes you may see them curve. The flippers that add inside the whale are most energy when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like most animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral flap can be used to show dominance or get noticed. For example, I'm running a pectoral flap to get the attention of the cat.
I don't want to get
But when they really want to be heard, they'll scream. Coordinate and get better to be in their surroundings during a hunt. Blue flaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
girl. That not unsuspecting seals off of floating ice. Ikaika will be demonstrating a similar wave-making technique, showing you one of the many complex and present-time behaviors killer whales have developed all around the world. You can't truly imagine the amount of water displaced by these animals until you experience it firsthand. So luckily I have two very brave volunteers who are going to get to feel the full power of the killer whale flute. So you guys can come right on down. It looks like you're pretty wet, so that's perfect. You can just sit on either side, the left side, you look perfect. Looks like you forgot your wetsuits. Our water is about 55 degrees. Are you sure you want to do this? They said yes! Let's give them a big round of applause! Alright, it looks like we have Corky heading our way, so I'm going to get out of the way. You sit there and look like a seal. Alright, a little sprinkle, not bad. Okay, well, you get the idea. Let's give a big round of applause to our volunteers and then your Corky. Not terrible, right? Alright, well, it's good. Ocean, so it's no wonder they have a wide variety of prey items, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen in front of you is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does a whale the size of Corky here bring a whale the size of a blue whale out in the ocean? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Everyday life for a killer whale. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales are always interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. What begins to sing is when the whale swims fast, briefly breaking the surface of the water. And cannot be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. We see our whales here doing these similar behaviors all the time, just like whales in British Columbia. Killer whales can also be found imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. relationships, and uphold optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. Our whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being, and they're trained to participate in a variety of what we call husbandry behaviors, which is when they participate in their own medical care. One of these is when they present us their tail flukes, which allow their vets to get blood samples to help monitor their overall health. Demonstrating on that screen there. This helps us maintain healthy weights for our adult whales and maintain healthy weights for our young whales as they grow. We can even obtain breath samples from their blowholes, all thanks to that trusted relationship we built here day after day. Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you all to a very special whale. Let's give a big round of applause to Makani! Now, Makani is our youngest whale here at Orca Encounter. He is only 11 years old and was born right here in this stadium on Valentine's Day. Now, at 11 years old, he's a little bit of a goofball. He has a ton of energy, loves learning new behaviors, and spending time with his trainer. He's inspired hundreds of thousands of guests, hopefully including all of you, to hear more about our ocean. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course, play help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you all so much for coming to today's Orca Encounter. You can gain a greater appreciation